Start now. Let's see. Hey, everybody. I'm Matthew Ford. Yeah, my last name really is Ford. Um, but I'm not related to any like the good ones, like the Geralds or the Henrys or the Harrisons. No, I'm related to all the shitty ones, like Rob, Lita, that Bronco that helped out OJ escape. And I see them all once a year at the worst Thanksgiving ever. It's bad. It's not fun. Because of the virus, I've had a lot more free time, and I've rediscovered my love for rollerblading. And hey, you guys want to know a secret? I don't care if you think it's gay. All right, I don't. I like getting places fast. I do, and I like feeling like I'm in a Mighty Ducks movie. So y'all can just suck it. Fuck, if you think rollerblading's gay, you should see all the guys I blow immediately afterwards. Just circles of us going round and round, rubbing hot oil on our blades and spinning the wheels, just while fisting, obviously. But I've also been forced to spend a lot of time with my son lately. I've also discovered that kids are a lot like Alexas. They never listen. They're full of useless info, and without the internet, they're pretty much fucking paperweights, to be honest. At least I don't have to wipe her ass every 2 hours. Like everybody else, I'm doing a lot of Zooming right now, always zooming here, zooming there. I did my first online comedy open mic a few days ago. After my set, I actually found out I was in the wrong Zoom room. Yeah, I've never seen that many crying kids in my life. But this virus, it's nuts, isn't it? It's nuts. I feel like it's bringing out the good in people, but it's also bringing out the bad. Just like the other day, I let a little old lady at the supermarket go in front of me. We ended up fist fighting over the last box of pasta. We threw elbows for elbows. I pulled her angel hair. It was like a spaghetti western. Come on, guys, these are fucking pasta puns. All right. I offered her nookie for gnocchi. I've been eating a lot of shitty food lately, a lot of fast food, actually. And it's starting to kind of control my life. To be honest, I moved in to the house I'm in right now just because of its proximity to McDonald's. All my best dishware is from KFC. The Burger King theme is my wedding song. Even my son, Junior Roast Beef, thinks I have a problem. I don't know. I'm really bad at relationships too. Never really been good with women. I know that we're predominantly women in here, so let's see how this joke goes over. I think it's because I had an unusual experience growing up. I went to go see that movie Cruel Intentions with my mom when I was 13 in theaters. So now, like, every time I see two girls kiss, what? Every time, that's a true story. Every time I see two girls kiss, I have to hide my erection in a bucket of popcorn. It's weird. It's a weird thing. But I used to go on a lot of dating apps, right? And I'd see a lot of these girls, they put on their profiles that they love to do anything outdoors. Love to do anything outdoors, right? Anything? Even genocide? You said anything. I don't know. I've always wanted to date an Asian girl. Not because they're exotic. No, that's the usual reason. But because I really want to see if all their crotches really are pixelated, like in the movies, Like, I don't know. Hey, sweetheart, does the drapes match the Oriental rug? Let's see. I did finally get a girlfriend, believe it or not. Somehow, so I don't know. And she hates when I talk about her nationality on stage. She's Turkish, by the way. But she's absolutely gorgeous. She's got the great skin, the tight butt, and arthritis in both hands. We're actually trying to have a child right now. She just doesn't know about it. I've been poking holes in all of her birth control pills. That's how it works, right? That's how it works? I don't know. She's really into rough sex too. Like really, and she'll be like, hurt me. And I'm like, all right, I want to see other people. Um, I do have some good news to share with you, though, real quick. She said yes. She said yes. That's right. As soon as the pandemic's over, she agreed to go to Red Lobster with me. Right. I had 2 more lines.
But everybody else stopped in the middle of theirs too. Everyone else had more to say.
I don't do it.
I know, but you should.
Oh, shit.
You're just trying to get that one last joke in. You gotta get used to
2 lines.
When it comes down to on stage, or regardless, no matter if the time is up.
Where did Wayne go?
He dipped a while ago.
I offended him, I think.
No, he literally went off before we even started this. But I will say there was a reason I was wearing this headphones, and Matt, like, I'm glad I had these on because I'm just like close to my kids, and I was waiting for a reason I had these on. I'm like, here we go.
The kids love it when you talk like that. Trust me.
All right, next. Matthew.
Hey, everybody. I'm Matthew Ford, and yes, I just took a bite of SpaghettiOs because I'm a father. My last name really is Ford, though, which is not something I'm making up. And I'm not related to any of the fun ones, like Gerald, Henry, or Harrison. Actually, my dad's name is Gerald, though. And he used to get a lot of shit for being named Gerald Ford. And so much so that I named my own son after him. So now we'll see how that goes, But I'm not related, to any of the fun Fords. None of the ones that I want to hang out with. I'm related to like the Fiestas and the Focuses and the Bronco that helped OJ get away. It's the worst Thanksgiving ever, hanging out with all those people every year. I'd much rather actually hang out with all of you comics. I just feel like I don't. Oh, by the way, earmuffs, Allison, earmuffs. I feel like I don't know. I'd rather hang out in the bathroom and talk about shit with Jeff. I'd rather talk shop with Alice about Tiger King. I don't know. I feel like we could role play a little bit. I feel like, I don't know, Lauren, I apologize for being unavailable, but I do hate Nickelback. So maybe there's something there. Victoria, you and I probably have the same length underarm hair. We could have fun with that. What else? Ashley, Karen's actually my middle name. Yeah. About that. Ty, it looks like you and I could both go into hiding together. And Paru, my dear sweet Paru, I don't know. I love Asian women. So maybe we could figure something out. But, anyway, I have, ever since this pandemic, I've had a lot more free time on my hands, and I've rediscovered my love of rollerblading. Does anybody else rollerblade here? Is it just me? Okay, Allison does. Well, maybe we can go do that too as soon as these come off. But I'd love to rollerblade, and I got a secret to share with you guys if y'all promise not to tell anybody. I don't care if you think it's gay, all right? I'm comfortable enough in my sexuality to have sex with other men while wearing rollerblades, okay? It doesn't matter to me what you think. Next page. I've also been forced to spend a lot of time with my son lately. No segue there. I've discovered they're a lot like Alexas. Play the worst song ever. Did that work for anybody? No? Alexa, tell my deepest, darkest secrets. Oh. But
I don't know that.
Sorry, she doesn't know that either. So that's something that she has in common with my significant other. But kids, they don't listen. They're like Alexas. They're full of useless info. And without internet, you can beat them and nobody will know. Like everyone else, I'm doing a lot of Zooming right now. I actually did my first set online the other night, virtually. Virtual comedy, right? That's a thing now. I didn't find out till the next day. Actually, I was in the wrong Zoom room, and there were warrants issued. Oh, I do feel like this pandemic. I mean, it's bringing some good, a lot of bad, but some good. Like I let this little grandma go in front of me the other day at the supermarket. That was my one good deed of the day, as it were. And it just turns out we ended up fighting over the last box of pasta. You know, I mean, we threw elbows for elbows. We did that Lady and the Tramp thing where each of us starts on one end of the spaghetti, and yeah, it didn't end well. I offered her nookie for gnocchi, which had she taken me up on it would have made her a prostitute. Let's see. Oh, I've been eating an unhealthy amount of fast food lately, as you can tell from maybe some of the stains on my shirt. It's starting to control my life. I mean, I picked, well, this was before the pandemic, but I moved into this house because of its proximity to fast food alley, as I call it. You know, it's got all the good places. My best dishwares from KFC, the little sporks, you know, the little sporks. Oh, I love the sporks. Burger King theme was my wedding song. And fuck, even my son, Junior Roast Beef, thinks that it's starting to become a problem. But I don't know. I'm not convinced. I'm not really good with dating. I am in a relationship right now, but, you know, when I was a younger kid, maybe I think I was 13, I went to go see a movie with my mom that might have been a little age inappropriate. Cruel Intentions? You guys seen that? Anyway, it kind of scarred me for life. And now, is that time? No. Yeah. Good night, everybody.
When you add the little riff, it kind of takes up your time, but I'm glad you did it because it freed you up a little bit.
Yeah, no, I can do my set anytime I want. I just wanted to do something totally off the cuff.
Well, do your set off the cuff there. No. When you, I just want to say this. What I find funny is when you like, I don't care if it's gay.
I don't give a fuck if you think it's gay.
No, don't even change the voice. Whatever voice you use to say it like that, because it sounds so genuine. And like, stay there. Don't move back. I don't care if it's gay. I will suck dick. Like, you do all that. Don't do that. That would be funny if you do look like you suck a dick. I will suck dick. Ooh, Jesus. Yeah. But that got me. That's so genuine. It's like, it sounded like, oh, this motherfucker really loves rollerblades. That's like, my mind's like, God damn. I don't want to see him on the streets. Hey, where you going? Let me suck your dick. Anyway, I had too much fun with that. Let me suck it. Like, get back here.
We all getting a line on the
helmet, Matt.
I got on a helmet. That's what I'm saying. I got on a helmet. Let me suck it.
I got my knee pads on for a reason.
I got my pads on. I'm fully padded. Let me suck it.
That's not where I wear the knee pads. I'm great at rollerblading.
Let me suck it. You keep saying that afterwards. Anyway, next. Sorry. That was funny to me. Anyway, I got pictures about that.
The next comic coming to the Zoom has been producing a little showcase of its own throughout this whole quarantine. I'm lucky enough to be a part of it, and it's been a lot of fun. It's been very therapeutic. It's been a lot of fun. You should check it out. There's another installment on Tuesday at 8 o'clock. You should check it out. It's called GT's Bedroom Comedy Showcase. We're holding it down. I'm blessed to be in a position to have some of the people around me that I have. And I really appreciate it. That's all I'm saying. I really appreciate it. I'm not getting sensitive, but I'm this side of me. Yo, shut the fuck up. I'm a G.
I'll still kick your ass.
No, I'll still beat you up, but I'll hug you afterwards, dog. I'll be like, yo, I shouldn't have hit you that hard.
It's all love.
It's love, though. But I just want to shout him out a little bit. But anyway, next comic coming to the Zoom stage, I want y'all to give it up for Matthew Ford, everybody. Give it up.
Hey.
Woo, Matt!
What's up, everybody? Hey! What is up? Oh my gosh, thank you, Matt, for having me here. It's always fun. My name really is Matthew Ford. Yeah, and my last name really is Ford. Real quick, I want to say hey to my two brothers, Ken and Dave, watching from Birmingham, Alabama. This is 27 years ago. Here's them in the pool beating up a bunch of kids in volleyball. But before you ask, no, none of us Fords are related to any of the famous ones, like Gerald, Henry, Harrison. No. We're all related to the shitty ones. The Fiesta, the Focus, that white Bronco that helped out OJ escape. And I see them all once a year at the worst family reunion ever. There, I said it. It's usually at a car dealership, so I don't know. Like everybody else, I got a lot of free time on my hands lately too, and I've since rediscovered one of my passions, rollerblading. And do you guys want to know a secret? Promise not to tell. I don't care if you think it's gay. Okay? I don't care. Fuck. If you think rollerblading's gay, you should see all the guys I blow immediately afterward. Why do you think I wear knee pads? I'll give you a hint. It's not because I'm bad at rollerblading. Just imagine a huge circle of us going round and round and round, rubbing hot oil on our blades and spinning the wheels. And yes, that's a dick and balls joke. It doesn't matter to me. It doesn't. I'm comfortable enough in my own sexuality to have sex with other men while wearing rollerblades, okay? I don't care what you think. No segue here, but I've also been forced to spend a lot more time with my son lately. I love him to death, but sometimes I just wish I would have bought an Alexa instead. I mean, kids are great, but they're just like Alexa. They don't listen. They're full of useless shit. And without the internet, they're paperweights. But at least with Alexas, I don't have to wipe their ass every 2 hours, you know? But she can do this too. Alexa, play Dave Matthews. That's for you, Paru. Did anybody's Alexa actually play it? Yay! Good. Fuck yeah. Turn that shit up. All right. Like everybody else, I'm doing a lot of Zooming right now. I'm always zooming here, zooming there. I actually did my first online set the other night, virtual comedy. That's what we're getting to these days. But I didn't find out till after the show that I was actually in the wrong Zoom room, and there were warrants issued. Yeah, it's not a good look. Actually, I haven't seen that many children cry since Jeffrey Epstein's last birthday party. Oh, what? There were no games, no cake. Just a really weird petting zoo. I don't know. This whole virus is nuts, though, gang. Ain't it? Ain't it nuts? It's just bananas. I feel like this situation's bringing out the good in people, but also it's bringing out like a lot of bad. The other day, I let this little sweet old lady at the supermarket go in front of me, right? It was my one good deed for the day. But then we ended up fighting over the last box of pasta. I mean, we squared off like a spaghetti western, you know? Like, little old lady threw elbows for elbows. I pulled her angel hair. I even offered her some nookie for gnocchi. But she declined. She said that would make her a prostitute. And she was just too saucy for me. I've been eating a lot of fast food here lately too, and it's starting to control my life. So much so that I actually bought this house because of its closeness to Fast Food Alley. It's 2 blocks over. I get all my best dishware at KFC. You know those little sporks? There's nothing those sporks can't do other than cut things. The Burger King theme is my wedding song. Have it your way, have it your way. Reminds me of my honeymoon. Even my son, Junior Bacon Cheese, thinks I've gone too far. But I just put him in the fridge and he chills out. I'm really bad at relationships too. I've never really been good with women. I think it's probably because I had a really unusual experience growing up. When I was 13 years old, I went with my mom to go see the movie Cruel Intentions in theaters. Yeah. So now every time I see 2 girls kiss, I hide my erection in a bucket of popcorn. It's a nervous tick, I think. And I go on a lot of dating apps. I'd see a lot of girls. They'd put on their profile that they love to do anything outdoors. Love to do anything outdoors. Really? Even wash the dishes? What? You said anything, and I'm a chauvinist pig. All right. That's my time, guys. Thank you so much.
Keep it going for Matthew Ford, everybody. Keep it going for him. Again, Matthew Ford does a little showcase. GT's Bedroom does that bedroom comedy showcase on Tuesdays. Check it out, please check it out. It's not pleading, but it's a very fun showcase. It's a fun thing to do on a Tuesday night. I understand we're opening up a little bit, but we ain't all the way open. And let's be serious, ain't everybody ain't going outside.
We show not.
That's what I'm saying. People skeptical as fuck. Yes, I don't believe none of this. It's been flip-flopping going all over the place.
Only Karen's outside now.
Karen is outside.
Only Karen outside.
Like, no, I'm just going to keep myself here.
Next comedian coming to the stage has his own show every Tuesday called Matt Ford's GT Bedroom Comedy Show. Very creative. One of the more creative shows I've ever seen online. Appreciative of him doing the show. Give it up for Matthew Ford, people.
Thanks so much, Kari. Thanks for having me on. What's up, everybody? I'm Matt Ford. I just want to say real quick, Russell Crowley, I love the George Possum Jones reference because Possum was actually my nickname in college. Not because I was nocturnal, but because every time I would go to a restaurant and the bill would come, I'd play dead. Will, I love the puzzles. They're worth 1,000 words. You ever get a puzzle with no end pieces? Those are worth shit. And Amir, remind me never to go to your house when your girlfriend's away. Fuck. But I love that you know all the prostitution regulations in Canada. I'm not going to ask why. Anyway, speaking of prostitutions, I'm not. I got a confession to make here. I'm really bad at relationships. I've just never been really good with women. I don't know. I think it's because I had an unusual experience growing up. When I was 13, I went to go see the movie Cruel Intentions with my mom in theaters. And yeah, so now like every time I see two girls kissing, like I cover my erection with a box of Junior Mints. You know, it's like a nervous tick I have. I've been going on I used to go on a lot of dating apps. I'd see a lot of girls, they always put this on their profile that they love to do anything outdoors. Love to do anything outdoors. Really? Even the dishes? Because that's what you said. Anything. That's where my mind went. But I'm a chauvinist pig, so maybe don't put anything outdoors next time. I don't know. I've always wanted to date an Asian girl. Exotic, yeah. But that's not the main reason I want to date one. I really want to see if their crotches are all pixelated, like in the movies, you know? Hey, baby, do the drapes match the Oriental carpet? I'm not even sure. I don't even know what that means, honestly. But I did finally get a girlfriend, believe it or not. Yeah, I don't know. I tricked her somehow. And she hates when I talk about her nationality. She's Turkish, by the way. From Turkey, but she's absolutely gorgeous. I mean, she's got like the great skin, she's got the nice tight butt, and you know, arthritis in both hands. It's unfortunate, it really is. But we're trying to have a kid right now. We really are. She doesn't know it yet, but we are. I've been poking holes in all of her birth control pills. That's how it works, right? Is that how it works? I don't know. She's really into rough sex too, which is a turn on for me. She's always saying like, hurt me, hurt me, hurt me. So I said, I think your sister's more attractive. I just have Deb like that. That's good. I do have some good news though for you guys though. She said yes. She said yes. That's right. Thank you guys. Y'all don't have to applaud, but thank you. She said as soon as this pandemic over, she's gonna go to Red Lobster with me. So that's great. Lobster Fest is back. Like everybody else, I got a lot of free time on my hands lately, and here I've rediscovered my love for rollerblading. Love it. And you guys want to know a secret? I don't care if you think it's gay. I don't give a fuck. If you think rollerblading's gay, you should see all the guys that I blow afterwards. Why do you think I wear knee pads? I'll give you a hint. It's not because I'm bad at rollerblading. Listen, just because I'm comfortable enough in my own sexuality to have sex with other men while rollerblading, That doesn't make me gay. Okay. All right. I don't care what you guys think. Whatever. I've been doing a lot of Zoom comedy lately. A lot of zooming around, virtual comedy. I did this set the other night that, I don't know, it went over okay, I thought, until after the show, I found out I was in the wrong Zoom room. Yeah. I haven't seen that many kids cry since Jeffrey Epstein's last birthday party. It was, what? There were no hors d'oeuvres, no games, no cake. Just a really inappropriate petting zoo. This virus is nuts though, guys. Ain't it? This is nuts. This is nuts. Yeah. I feel like this situation, it's bringing out the good in people, but it's really bringing out the bad more than anything. For example, the other day, I let this sweet little old lady go in front of me at the supermarket. You know, it was my one good deed of the day, as it were. And we ended up fist fighting over the last box of pasta. Yeah, no, this little old lady started throwing elbows for elbows. It was like a spaghetti western. I pulled that bitch's angel hair. Come on, guys. These are pasta puns. Some of my best jokes. Finally, we kissed and made up, and I offered her some nookie for gnocchi. But she refused. She said she was not a prostitute. And she wasn't in Canada, so where it's legal, right, Amir? She was way too saucy for me. All right, I think that's my time, guys. Thank you so much. Again, everybody watch me and Kari on Tuesday night show, GT's Bedroom Comedy Showcase, streaming on my Facebook. Thanks to everybody.
Give it up for Matthew Ford one more time, people. Matthew Ford. Funny stuff, talented guy. I got a website for you, Matt. It's lookingforlove.vn/PayPal. That's where I've been finding a lot of success there. So let me know how that works out.
I'll bookmark it right now. Yes, sir.
Yeah, let me know. Good stuff. Matthew Ford one more time. Give it up for him.